Hi everyone, it's Jeff from Stratford Helms. What we're going to take a look at today is, why doesn't GradPoint work? A lot of times when students try to log into GradPoint, especially at home, they find that for whatever reason, it won't work for them. Generally, this comes down to being a problem with Flash. What is Flash? Well, to put it simply, Flash is how GradPoint functions, and it's kind of outdated. It's going to be replaced by something called HTML5. So a lot of web browsers, which is how you access the internet, don't necessarily work well with Flash. How are we going to fix this? Let's take a look. So here are some web browsers. There's shortcut icons you might see down here in your taskbar or on your desktop. We have Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Apple's Safari, and Mozilla's Firefox. Now, for our purposes, Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge are going to be the best ways right now to access GradPoint without having any problems. So, links to Helms Academy's GradPoint for any location, as well as links to these browsers, Edge and Chrome, are going to be below in the video's description. Let's take a look at using Chrome first. Okay, so here we have a Chrome window. We've gone to our GradPoint link, and we're going to log in as a sample. Okay, now let's click on our math lesson in GED Prep Math. Looks like decimals and operations is where we're going to be. Yep, adding and subtracting decimals, here we go. Now, what do we see? Well, the area around the window looks great, but in the center, we're missing something, and that's the whole lesson. One clue as well, besides the fact that we really can't see anything, is when we hold our mouse there, we see Adobe Flash Player. Now, remember this is Google Chrome. We're going to follow up here, upper left corner. See that lock icon? We're going to right click it. When we do, a dialog box comes up and we see Flash right there. Now, we're going to click this arrow. We don't want to block Flash because that won't work for us. We also don't want to ask. We want to allow. We're going to click allow. Perfect. We're up and running. We can close this down by clicking the X. And this bar will come up, which we can leave alone, or we can close it by Xing out of that as well. And here we go. Ready to do our math lesson. Perfect. Now, let's take a look at Microsoft Edge. Here's Microsoft Edge. Again, links to Helms Academy's GradPoint right here. And we're going to log in as a sample. Let's take a look at our math unit. And this time we'll just click right here to go to the last thing we visited. Okay, adding and subtracting decimals. Well, same thing. The area around the lesson looks great, totally normal, but the middle doesn't. Microsoft Edge makes it a little bit easier for you usually than Google Chrome by simply saying select for Adobe Flash. So we're just going to click in here, left click, and there we go. Follow the mouse up to the right. We have a dialog box. We're going to allow Flash to function. And we'll have to do this every time we log in. And just like Chrome, it's going to come right up. Perfect. Here's our math lesson, and we can certainly continue with that. Thanks a lot, everyone. Good luck with your studies.